Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant IB back again. News and views on the news. Message to preaching. This is going to be, oh Lord, this is going to be one of them, okay? So first, let me greet everybody. Hola, gudak, oi to the bang, vasas los, bonjour, mes amis, kedu, bawani, konnichiwa, havartna, hardu, ni hao ma, sani wanani, jumbo habari gani, assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right, here we are, y'all. Yeah. This is what it's all about. This is where everything is going. Everybody is getting tired of the ghost man. All right? Even the ghost woman. So, the ghost woman is warring on the ghost man, while 87% of the ghost women are wishing to be with the Afro man. All right? Here is the thing. The ghost woman is just as sneaky as the so-called black woman, only in this, that the ghost woman really desires family. The ghost woman really desires to be taken care of, right? The ghost woman do not desire to be the god. She do not, in general, excluding the lesbians, she do not desire to be the man. She do not desire to replace the man. So we have a bunch of studies that I'm putting up in there. But we're dealing with commentary mainly from the United States. Y'all know about the 87% of white women that wishes to have sex with a black man. But it goes deeper than that. They don't just wish to only have sex with the black man. It is the reason statistically that when one has the ability out of the black men and the black woman to create a family outside of their race or community, that the black man, the Afro man, the Afro indigenous man exceeds the black woman statistically, meaning that always, almost always, I'll say this, the first choice for an Afro indigenous man in a mate has always been the Afro indigenous woman. But now that the Afro indigenous woman has become what she has become, but wait a minute, has shown what she always was, the Afro indigenous man is starting to wise up and leave the God wannabe demon alone. Period. He has surveyed the land and seen the destruction of the choices of these women. He has been a part of that rejection pool that they didn't want when they had the best of their bodies. They gave that to the white men and the thugs. Any thugs, regardless of the shape. And then after that, when they weren't satisfied with that, they united with other women pretending to be men, thinking that they could do that. Right? And way back in the back of the recesses of the black woman, because she became the black woman because she prefers that. Way back in the recesses of her mind, she thought that when she was old and over the hill, then and only then, she could get with the man, with the degree, the six pack, and the six-figure income. Get with him and have him take care of the evil creations from her choices that she's made all her life until she met him, while still trying to rule over said man. Why? Because now she's old, she's only interested in half of what he has built up and earned all his life as he was being rejected by her. So she figured, I get with him, I need to take care of all these children from all these thugs that ain't around because they in jail and stuff like that. So I'm going to get with him, divorce him in 5 years, and get half his income. I'll be set. Maybe I might have a child with him. Then I'll get the child support and steal that child from him using the courts. Oh, the black men got wise to that. What we didn't understand was how much all the other races of women liked us when we leave the country. How much play we get. All right. Now, I want to make one thing clear. People be like, oh, we need to go to Brazil because the women are all black and stuff, like the women are black in the United States. Now, here is something that people is missing. The Israelites, everybody. If a woman is light-skinned at all, that means she had a white daddy at some point. A number of times. For light-skinned people, you had a bunch of white people in your family. So then, are you really black? You only know that by the last dude that screwed your mom. If he was a black dude, then you're black. Providing that the last dude that screwed his mom was a black dude. See, this thing gets really, really complicated, don't it? And that's why you look for somebody that have the spirit of the Most High within them. Most pure Anglos will not have the spirit of the Most High in them. You got a bunch of men that at the cost of everything will sell black men down the river. O'Shea, Duke Jackson is somebody named. We know Omar Johnson. I put up a bunch of videos where even when black women come in as lesbians, he still gives them a pass and say it's the black man's fault that the community is being destroyed, while at the same time saying that the black man don't have the power to wield the destruction that the legal system is doing against the black men and the children in the school system that the women are wielding on the community and the black men. Even with the knowledge, being that he is a doctor, and he knows that they are the cause of the destruction, he still is afraid to call them out. Why? Because he worships the black woman as God. Wait, I got a statement at the end of this. And here's I want you to understand the thing of these men. They think the black woman is God. All right. This dude say feminism. Weinstein is a sick freak, but the women that slept with him aren't innocent. A lot of these women volunteered their body in order to get into the industry. This is why the black woman wrote an article saying that it was not fair that black women weren't raped and felt out and fondled by him, sexually assaulted. She actually wrote an article complaining why black women were not assaulted by this man. A black woman wrote the article. Because their desire is to be in this corrupt system to help corrupt it more to what they think is their advantage. And as they're meeting with the destruction of that choice, then they want to flip the script and say, wait a minute, y'all leaving us. Of course we are, because y'all left us. Wait a minute. Let me rephrase that. The black man did not leave the black woman. The black woman left us. Not only did she leave us, but she tried to destroy us. With the very system, she left us for the system and then turned around and decided to use the system against us. We just wised up and realized we had other options, but we didn't know how good it was. So this is what's going on. While the black woman is trying to show us that she has a body, she has adopted the hair of the Caucasian woman, right? But the women said, you know what? We have a body too. The only difference is that we will give it to the good man or any man that can take care of us. That's black. You understand? Whereas the black woman says, I have a body, but the only person I'm giving this body to is any white man, regardless of his money, regardless of his stature, whether he has legs or not, she don't care. She'll give the best of her body to any white man or any thug. Oh, guess what? She'll give it to any other woman. Who she will not give it to is a good, strong black man that knows how to lead a house and wants to raise a family where he can train that child to be able to survive against the system. No, she wants those men destroyed, and she uses that body and that whole system to get that job done. Now, back to the white women. I put this up before. You know, the studies from Rutgers University in New Rochelle, New Jersey, has concluded that approximately 87% of American white women, again, American white women, this is going to be important, so I'll say it one more again. I almost said it one more time, but I'm acting black now. One more again. American white women have had or fantasize about having sexual relations with African American males. That's us, the black men, the Afro indigenous people of this land. The study concluded that the sexual sociological endowment in the cultural histology department at Rutgers University. So this was Rutgers University in the United States. And they say a whopping, right? Now, here's the thing. Watch this. 13% of white women said they would only marry and raise a family with a black man. And there's a reason behind this. All right, then there's the, understand this. Only 8% wanted a threesome. All right. So while The black woman is trying to keep the black man's eyes closed and mouth shut by any means necessary. She is getting into the white system and influencing the white woman and working in cahoots with her to keep the black man blind and silent. This is her objective. The good black men, she wants to remain blind and silent, but it's not working because men like me keep putting up channels that are opening up the voice and the eyes of the Afro indigenous man in the Americas and showing us that we have options against this garbage that these black American women have been bringing to us since slavery. Oh, this has been in their hearts for a long time. They exploited us during slavery. They exploited us during the lynchings. They have always been laying up and screwing the white man, the ghost man. Understand this. But they kept us blind and silent to the treachery and the treasonous behavior that they had towards the good black man. But then, oh man, when they came up with these laws in 1969 and forward to this day, the black women exploited and taught to one another these laws. I had a woman recently that I really cared for, dark-skinned woman, well endowed at the top, right? Really cared for her. Wanted to raise a family with when I first met her. I thought this was the end all and be all. Right? She had 3 sons, but didn't want me to give her sons any direction. She wanted to be the direction for her son. She wanted to be the man. It jacked up the oldest son. All right, but then this woman came to me. Understand this. This woman came to me and told me, I'm pregnant. And I ain't gonna lie. I was like, okay, maybe this is our chance. We'll raise this child together and stuff like that. No. Next thing that came out of her mouth is if she didn't get her way, and I saved my text messages. She said, I will put you on child support. I said, go ahead. See, here's the thing. I wouldn't have had sex with her if I did not believe that I was capable of taking care of a child. Understand? And so basically, this was this. I said back to her, it's your choice. I can raise the child, or the government can raise the child. But if you choose the government is all yours. You will never hear from me or see me again. See, because what I know is I looked at how she effed up the minds of the 3 boys that stayed with her. The youngest one, not so much yet. Where the middle one, I was going to help in a business or something, and he couldn't even confer with me. Now, remember, we are in a relationship, me and his mother. He couldn't even get my phone number without her permission for him to discuss his thing for YouTube. Understanding that I had the experience. This is how effed up that is. They go on to say that many white women have the stereotypical view of the black man. Now, I want you to pay attention to this statement. The fact that there is such disparity between the number of white women who want to have sex with black men versus those who would marry black men show that many still have stereotypical view of black men. And this view of black men was promoted mainly by the black women and the media, but they willingly went on to the media and trashed black men since the 70s and 80s, especially in the 80s, with lies that when we went back and started doing the research and looking at history, found out that at no point did the black man ever reach, at no point did the black man ever reach the level of disrespect for themselves or the community that the black woman tried to paint. The picture that she painted of the black man was a complete lie. But now, as information is becoming available, everybody is starting to understand that the picture that she wanted to paint was a complete lie. All right. And even white women are figuring out that the reason why the black man was absent from the corporate boardroom because the black man was a threat to the white man if he had any kind of ability to take care of stuff. And still, regardless of that, most black men are doing well. Not as good as white men in the top echelons, but well overall. And that's why since this study, you see an uptick in families with black men by the white woman, without the black man having to advertise like the black woman is doing. All right. Now, I want you to understand this. The black woman is advertising, is throwing herself out there to any man but the good black man. So this is what freed him up to be taken by any woman. Think about it. Most of the decent black men that ends up with the woman of the other, it isn't because she took him from a good black woman. It is because the good black woman, by her behavior and her choices, didn't want that man. That she was so ratchet and evil and disgusting that the black man did not want anything to do with her anymore. Wait a minute, but because he had his SH together, understand this. When the woman of the other mother got a hold to him, things took off. Dare I say LeVar Ball? Brian Banks? Yeah, black woman accused him of something he didn't do, and he lost 10 years of his life, football career and everything. And the rest of us, we're now learning from what the black woman is actually doing to us. Wait a minute. So a white woman went and found this study. 98% of white men want to have sex with black women, according to new study. Well, that's not news. That's always been the case. Wait a minute. In a new study from the university, from Oxford University in the UK. So she had to go all the way to England to find a story to try to combat the white woman story. Now, here is the thing. The study about the white woman desiring black men implied that if the black men were able to make more money or show that he could take care of her, she, the white woman, would marry the black man, the African American man that they say. Let's go with who we really are, the Afro indigenous man. All right. But this news story study, it isn't news. Right? This gets juicy. All right. Has concluded that approximately 98% of white men have fantasized about having a sexual relationship with a black woman. The study, as conducted by the sociological department, the study reveals that a whopping 98% of white men dream of having sex with a black woman, and many already have. Hold on, wait. This is 82% of those white men surveyed said they would cheat on their white wife or girlfriend to be with a black woman only sexually. They don't want her as a wife. They just want to bone her and then go back and take care of their white wife and white girlfriend. 67% of the men also said they dream of having a threesome with a black woman and their white spouse. Y'all understand it? So these are men that don't want to deal with the nasty nature, and because I know what the study is about to say next, y'all don't. So I'm gonna just give y'all a clue. These are men that don't want to deal with the black woman. They just want to bone her and then toss her out like garbage, and send her back to the thug or the black man. All right. Well, she'll go back to the thug, get boned by him, and then when she over the hill, then she'll want the man with the job, the man that has the ability to take care of. All right. Along with her 4, 5 children that she's accumulated along the way, and one of them might be mixed. All right. Interestingly enough, the same study said only 60% of white men had long-term relationship with a black woman, as most believed the black woman's attitude was hard to handle. So 63% would, but her attitude is hard to handle. Now, I should have put it up in there, but there was a statement at the end that mirrored the statement in Rutgers. Exactly. That made me think that not all of what was written in this other study may have been factual. But come on, let's take it. 98% of white men will bone a black woman and then go back to their white wife and girlfriend. We know this. I never said the black woman didn't look good. The ones that kept themselves in shape. I'm saying that the world sees them, even England, as 304s, and that's it. And see, and the black men are tired of this. We black men would rather be with a white woman's dog than a black woman's God. Except the black woman told us already that we are not her God. As a matter of fact, the black woman said she is God. All right. And we see her as the demon she really is. Period. The middle, the Rihanna, and Rihanna is portraying how corrupt the heart of the black woman is and who she really is. While at the same time saying that she's on a level of God. And all tatted up. Everything that God told her not to do, she did. So like, subscribe, share, and comment. Hit me up on My PayPal me link is in the description box along with my email. Hit me up, brothers. Tell me what you think. With that said, I'm out.